Coach Utentens Malisela speaking about coaching Kaizer Chiefs. I'm gonna have to break down something that Coach Tentens Malisela have said. Coach Gavin Hunt speaks about the fact that the qualifications that are proposed, or the proposed qualification by FIFA, whereby they want you to have certain experience and to have won certain things, he's saying no, that's actually a good idea, but it should also apply to PSL coaches. And I'll tell you this, I disagree with him, right? I honestly disagree with him there, but nevertheless, it's okay, right? We will look into that. And then, guys, have you noticed that Kaizer Chiefs these days, they are trying to play more or less like a Real Madrid? And I know you are probably saying, Bongs, where do you get that? And I mean, what do you mean? You mean Kevin Jonson? He's trying to apply his football, or he's trying to make Kaizer Chiefs to play like Real Madrid. Are you even sure about that? I want you to look at. I want you to take a closer look at how Kaizer Chiefs play these days, the goals that they score, and all the stuff. I want you to look at that, and I want you to look at Real Madrid and look at the goals that they score, and tell me if. I'm not saying it's the same, but tell me if Kaizer Chiefs, they're not trying to emulate Real Madrid, right? I've seen, look, I've been watching Real Madrid, and I looked at how they play football and everything holistically. They are football holistically, and I looked at it. I was like, this looks identical to that which I'm seeing in the PSL, and the team that is trying to do that is it's Kaizer Chiefs under coach Kevin Jonson, and I'm gonna show you why I'm saying that. Right, but before I show you, I want you to show me your commitment by subscribing, liking the video, commenting in the comment section below, watching the ads, and sharing this video. Well, once that is done, I will be happy. Now, there's a game that I watched. It started late yesterday, right? It's a game between Real Madrid. Let me even check the game so I can come up with a precise score and all the stuff. It was a game between Real Madrid and I'm gonna get it now. It was a game between Real Madrid and what is this team, guys? What is this team? Real Madrid was playing against which team yesterday? What a beautiful game. But it's not the beautiful game per se that I loved right there. Right? I see AC Milan here, about Juventus, about what? It was Real Madrid versus Villarreal. Yes. I got the game. It was Real Madrid versus Villarreal. Now, what I saw, I was so impressed about how Real Madrid play football. Look at the goals that they scored. They never struggled. It's never like, yeah. No, it's always like simple goals. Like the way they do it, man, they make it look so simple. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The movement here, Real Madrid, on and off the ball. Real Madrid. Buffett, if you have watched Real Madrid versus Villarreal, you will notice that Real Madrid, right? The players were constantly moving. Yeah, man. The movement on and off the ball. Guys, come on. I've seen something. I was watching it. I was like, wow. It's beautiful to watch. You understand? Then the goals that they create, you know what I'm saying? First half, it was 2-0. And then this Villarreal team, after first half, they came back and they scored one goal. It was 2-1. Yeah, Real Madrid came back. Even they are coming back, man. It was never like, they just play football. Nice. Like, man, come on, man. It's like they are walking. They're never rushing. You know what I'm saying? They are very cool. The way they move. Like, hey, man, this team, when the high press that they apply. Speaking about high press, that's what you're going to see at Kaizer Chiefs. They also play this high press as well. You know what I'm saying? But then when they score goals, man, they make it look so simple. When they mark you, they close the space. When they have the ball, the way they open, like they play football. Even if they look, even if they are out of position, meaning they don't have the ball, but they continue to play football. They continue to cover the space. The way they move, yeah. Real Madrid. I was looking at them. Then I was the day before. I was watching Man City in Liverpool. I was looking at the way about Luis Diaz, just number 7 at Liverpool. You know, the way they do things. But we are not talking about Luis Diaz at Liverpool. We are talking about my favorite player there at the Real Madrid is actually off. But wow, there are quite a number of players that are, you know what I'm saying, impressive. So if you're looking at Kevin Jonson, he's trying to play that type of football. Now, I want you to hang on, because what I've just said now, it might possibly make sense if you pair Kevin Jonson with the current coach, Malisela. Did you just hear me saying that? Yes. But I want us to look at a different coach and then we'll come back to this one, right? Because look, I want us to talk about Indabaga. Who's this coach? I'll give you now. Kevin Hunt, right? Kevin Hunt, Uti. Is commenting about this thing. Kevin Hunt, right? At any professional level, it doesn't matter what country or where, there should be a certain criteria or criterion to be able to work. Be it a local or a foreigner, there should be a certain criteria, he says, right? I see it just come out now, but it should have been done long time ago. There should have been a criteria to coach at the top level, and it must be for any football league in the world. Even in the second high division, there should be a criteria to coach there. You are not just gonna coach our team just because you are coaching our team. Look, you wanna coach our team, right? So, speaking about this criteria, he's commenting on this thing, this proposed law by EPSL. They are proposing that there should be what we call it. You must have worked for many years. You must have been a coach for many years. At least won one cup in the 6 years. Then you can come and coach in the PSL. I agree with that standard. What I don't agree with is that when he wants to apply the same standard for local coaches. Yes, I get the fact that he's saying there should be a criteria to meet, even if you are a local coach. That I honestly understand and I concur with it, but you can't use the same criteria for foreign coaches and say you put them at the same level. No, there should be a sense of ease when it comes to local coaches. Then, guys, it's simple maths. If now I were to go to United States of America, the requirement for me to be there are so high as opposed to a citizen. I'll give an example. If I were to open a business in United States, the requirements are so intense for me, or will be so intense for me, but more easier for locals. And I can't blame them for that, right? They need to make sure that people who are getting into this country or getting to their country, they add more value, something that they probably don't have, which makes sense. So that's why I'm saying the level must not be the same. Speaking about the level being the same, I want to ask this question. Is the level between Kevin Jonson and the Tendence Malisela the same? Even if the level is not the same. Remember, previously I mentioned this thing of how they can play a beautiful football, or how Kevin Jonson is trying to play a particular type of football or a certain style of football, right? I want to ask this question after this. There was an interview that happened between IFA Post and coach Tendence Malisela. He's being asked about coaching Kaizer Chiefs. He answered very interestingly. His answer is very interesting. So I want to get into his answer, right? It's very, very interesting how he answered that question. He says, why is he running away? On Metro FM, he had an interview, in fact, at Metro FM, not Far Post. Sorry, guys. I've heard that a lot. So he was asked about the fact that fans have linked him to Kaizer Chiefs for many years. What or how does he respond to that, right? Okay, I've heard that I've heard that a lot of fans pending saying Chiefs need the enterprise type of football that Dentons Malisela is playing. Remember, he's talking about himself here. He says, even at one time I went to Chiefs game before the match, everybody was saying, hey coach, we heard the news that you are coming to Kaiser Chiefs. Then Chiefs won 3-0 and they didn't say anything after that. But any team that is good and that has resources like Kaiser Chiefs, anybody will want to coach there. I don't want to disrespect my club. I have a contract with them. His club, I think it is Baroka, and under Baroka is doing exceptionally well. If I'm not mistaken, he has won, was it 6 or 9 games in a row? I'm not sure, but yeah, he has won a lot of games. Now, it is not just the look. It's not that he wants the game, but it is his football style, the football enterprise. Now, remember I said that if you're looking at Kaiser Chiefs, I was watching Real Madrid, the type of football that they want, not they are playing, but they want to play, right? It's not, it is this type of football where it's more like Coach Angelo at Real Madrid. He's playing a very simple football, but wow, the movement on and off the ball, the goals that they get to score, they score very easy goals, like tap, like you know what I'm saying? And they are very relaxed on the ball, right? The way they open the space, they are very comfortable. They are a ball carrying team. I was looking at their ball position yesterday. Yeah, they had a lot of ball position yesterday. That's Real Madrid, right? So if you're looking at Kaiser Chiefs under Kevin Jonson, you're looking at the ball position. It has changed, right? I'm just showing you something here. It has changed drastically. Kaiser Chiefs are now a ball position team. They can hold on to the ball. Speaking about holding on to the ball, but then if you go a little bit back, remember I spoke about Dentons Malisela. You know what his team is known of? They are a very good team in terms of every team that he coaches. You must look at them. They are always good in terms of ball position. They always a team that always carries the ball. That is all teams that are being coached by Dentons Malisela. He's a coach that is very. So if you're looking at him coming to complement Kevin Jonson, guys, you can see something there. Like think about it. Like for a moment, think about it. Think about it. Like think about it. Look deeply. I am not saying Kaiser Chiefs has got a quality that can be good enough for Kevin Jonson to do what he wants, but I can see what he wants. It's gonna be a very beautiful football, a football where, you know, the way I was looking at Real Madrid, because I think they are trying to emulate Real Madrid. I was looking at Real Madrid. I'm like, okay, Real Madrid. I didn't watch them during the week. I watched Barcelona in the Champions League, right? Ne Liverpool, ne Roma. I forgot the other teams that I watched in the Champions League. But so in Real Madrid, the way they play, they don't run a lot, but they have the ball position. Now the players there, they play like they are saving their energy, knowing exactly that we need to play in the Champions League, we need to play in the league, we need to play for the cup, so we're not going to be running too much, but we're going to have the ball. So if you're looking at that, you're going to see something, you're going to see a glimmer of such at Kaiser Chiefs, where the team is not running. Look, that's when I wanted this team to be this team that will play like Liverpool. You know, if you have watched them against Man United, they were on top of Man United. They should have scored in that game, but it's just that they were not clinical. But yeah, they were. You know what I'm saying? There was this team that was running. You know what I'm saying? They were all over. Man United from the first whistle. They were all over Man United. You know what I'm saying? That was the team that under Ataswane, you saw. I said it in my other videos that somehow you could see that Kaiser Chiefs, they're trying to play more or less like Liverpool, but under coach under coach Kevin Jonson, we are now moving towards Real Madrid in terms of the style of football. We're not a team that plays like with high intensity that's not the style of Liverpool, of Real Madrid. They don't play with high intensity, but their football, yo. Yes, guys, I was so impressed. Their movement on and off the ball, it's second to none. It's second to none. They close spaces for you. The moment that you can have the ball and then you are running into them, or they can easily mark you. They will allow you to push a little bit, and then you get to a certain point, and then they stop you, and then they start a transactional football. Even their transactional football, man, it's like they don't want to attack you. And you're like, Madrid, what are you doing? The next thing, you're like, this is dangerous. That's the type of football that I'm seeing Kevin Jonson trying to build. So if I'm looking at, as I'm looking at this coach, Tendence Malisela, who's very good in terms of, making his team to be a ball-playing team, having this ball position. Then you're looking at Kevin Jones. So it can be a very good complementary, right? Even in terms of then personality-wise, their personalities can be of good use. So, look, Tendence Malisela, in his own mouth, he's like, no, I don't have a problem with coaching. In fact, it doesn't say I don't have a problem. He says that those teams with good resources, if they want me, I wouldn't even think twice. I will be there. I think if you want an assistant coach as opposed to having Dillion Shepherd, I would rather have Tendence Malisela because of his pedigree. Because we know for a fact that in terms of what Kevin Jonson is trying to do, he's going to be the best in getting that. Then you give them players. Then I can bet, I can put my head on the block. You're going to see Kaizer Chiefs playing more exactly like Real Madrid, right? Real Madrid, not long ago, they lost their striker, Karim Benzema. He's playing in the same league with Cristiano Ronaldo now. Is it what, in Saudi Arabia or where? Something, I think it's Saudi Arabia. And then they lost Vinicius Jr. through injuries. But if you're looking at the team, it's like, Vinicius Jr. is my favorite at Real Madrid, right? At Liverpool, hi guys, I like jersey number 7 at Liverpool, Luis Diaz. Yeah, that guy, he's hardworking, the skills, the energy. Luis Diaz, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I love that guy, the way he does things, right? So, but let's go back to Real Madrid because I got carried away. In Real Madrid, despite the fact that Benzema left the beginning of this season, look, Vinicius is out, but they continue to cruise, and you can't even see that because of the type of football that they are playing. Wow, I'm so impressed. So I'm saying, if you can have Kevin Jonson and assistant coach this coach, Malisela, you're going to see that, and then buy them players, you're going to see that.